It's Watkins Glen weekend, and there's lots of storylines, so let's discuss them. First off, we see the return of Juan Pablo Montoya. Montoya will be driving the 2311 or 50 car we have previously seen Kamui Kobayashi and Corey Hyman this year. While both times that car finished 29th, Hyman showed some good pace at Nashville. Watkins Glen is statistically Montoya's best track, even collecting a win there in 2010. However, he has not raced NASCAR since 2014, where he made 2 starts for Roger Penske. On top of that, he has never raced a next-gen car, so that will also be playing to his disadvantage. If you want my opinion on how he'll do, I think he'll finish around the back half of the top 20, due to the factors just mentioned and the improvement of the full-time drivers on the road courses in the past decade he's been away. On a similar token to Montoya, let's look at the wildcard road racers. Kaulig Racing will once again be entering their duo of ringers with AJ Allmendinger in the 13 and Shane Van Gisbergen in the 16. Notably, this will be SPG's first start at the Glen. In terms of full-time drivers who'd make an impact, keep an eye on Austin Cindric, Ty Gibbs, and Eric Jones. Starting with Cindric, he actually enters this race 27 points above the cut line. While he has yet to score a top 10 and 2 starts at the Glen, he's a very experienced road racer and looks to put himself in a very comfortable position come Bristol. Like Cindric, Ty Gibbs will only be making his 3rd start at Watkins Glen this weekend. Last year, he was able to nab a top 5 and only a 2nd start at the track. He entered this weekend only 1 point above the cut line. He looks to make that number a little higher or even win his way into the next round, which I don't think is out of the realm of possibilities. The last driver I want to mention is Eric Jones. While we may not think of him as a great road racer, he actually has 2 top 5s and 4 top 10s in just 6 starts at Watkins Glen. He will be just looking to have a good run, as he and his Legacy Motor Club number 43 team have had a tough season and are looking to get any type of momentum going their way. Shifting gears to the playoff cut line, we already see 3 drivers in a hole. After not finishing Atlanta, Harrison Burton, Mark Truex Jr., and Chase Briscoe are all sitting 16 plus points below the cut line. Truex is one of the best at the Glen with an average finish of 10.6 in 17 starts. Look for him to get out of that hole in his last appearance at the historic road course. Chase Briscoe, on the other hand, does have a top 10 but has left a bit to be desired in his other starts at Watkins Glen. While Harrison Burton has just been plain awful with finishes 28th and 33rd in 2 starts. 2 drivers that are slightly more comfortable but still in a very precarious situation are Brad Keselowski and Ty Gibbs. They're currently the cut line drivers, with Gibbs sitting 1 point above the cut line and Keselowski sitting 1 point below. Both drivers had successes at the Glen, so look for them to try and give themselves a bit of a cushion for Bristol. Everybody else has a relatively comfortable gap to those in danger of elimination, so look for all of them to try and maintain that gap. Finally, the favorites for Sunday's race. Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, Tyler Reddick, and Christopher Bell are going in as the favorites like they do most weeks. But keep an eye on AJ Allmendinger, as he's had 2 top 5s in his last 2 starts here. That being said, I'm predicting Christopher Bell will take the win that's felt like it has eluded him for a couple years here at the Glen. Alright, that's my show. Let me know if you want to see more of these little preview shows going into each weekend, as I'll be more than happy to make them if y'all want to see them. Also, let me know who you have winning this weekend. Thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all at the races.